Hello everybody, welcome back to another Cuppy70 video here today, and I just wanted to say I have finally gotten us to get to Xbox gameplay. This is a pre-recording of me from earlier today playing Titanfall 2 on my Xbox. I'm hopefully going to get to the point where I can get them off of a replay basis and just move them from like how I already do my videos, just doing the commentary as I do the game rather than doing the game and then talking over it. But I think for this game this actually might be pretty good because we can look over gameplay and stuff like that. But we'll see how it goes. Anywho guys, I just wanted to say that I'm so happy that I finally managed to get this for you guys, the viewers, because I know I've been talking for a while saying we need to get some Xbox gameplay for you guys so you guys can enjoy different games. And don't worry, there's going to be many other games coming out. Not many others, but there will be 2 or 3 other ones for this channel that are going to be coming out. So Titanfall is going to be one of them. And let's go ahead and get on with the gameplay. So in today's video I just decided to go with my Scorch loadout because it's my favorite Titan and loadout to use. And also just wanted to say that this might be running in the background. I might be commentating on the gameplay here and there, but I'm just going to talk a little bit about what my plans are for Xbox videos. So for Titanfall, I plan to give a rundown of what gun I use and why, what secondary I use and why, what Titan weapon I use and why, and what Titan I choose to be my personal favorites, how I play with them, and what kind of Titan kits and loadouts I have with them, so that if you are either playing Titanfall 2 and you want to get better and you want to do the game, like have the similar gameplay I have here, then you can match up with my stuff. Or if you totally disagree, that's fine. Or if you're also looking into Titanfall 2 and you are looking for a like a good Titan to start off with or whatever, or what guns you might like, this is the spot to get that. So here we are on Dry Dock, and we're going to begin the gameplay here in attrition. So one thing I really like about Titanfall here is like the double jump and the sliding, and one thing you're going to see me use throughout this video is the sliding. It's a good tip and trick for you if you're starting out in Titanfall, for making yourself less smaller profile, and to so that when you're getting shot at by another pilot, you make yourself smaller so you can't be shot. We also just got the first strike there of the match. Earlier today it took me 2 other games to get this, the perfect game, I guess, for the YouTube, because I didn't want to upload a bad game, because it's been a while since I played, so I was like, let me have a couple warm-up games. And here we are. After a couple games of warm-up, we finally got it mastered out with this pretty good kill streak here off the bat. I think we're 4 now, and this is a good kill right here with the Firestar. So that guy phase shifted, and we managed to predict where he was by using the trail phase shift, and we got him locked down. The Firestar is an ordnance that I have just recently kind of discovered to like start using. Because Titanfall, I've been using a lot of different ordnances. I started off with the frag, and now it's pretty much like an ordnance that you need to be able to throw it within the relative direction to, you know, kill the pilot. And then I started using smoke grenade because it was kind of just perfect to flush out enemies and also damage Titans. I never used the arc grenade. At one point I started using the satchel, but it was kind of just a bit of a hassle in my opinion. So then I decided to just look around and see what I wanted to get, and it turned out to be the Firestar was the one I would go to. And the Firestar is actually a pretty good ordnance, because you can also do some good killing with pilots, grunts, and also Titans. And we are first to fall here with the Scorch, and you're going to see some good gameplay here with the Scorch of where to aim and whatnot. So the Scorch is a support Titan, and you want to pretty much get yourself in a spot to where the enemies have to push towards you, and that was a good shot right there. I was actually pretty happy with that one. It was kind of just a clutch shot at that pilot. But you want to make sure that you get your enemies into like a choke point, and use your firewall and your incendiary trap to make sure that the only way to escape is through you, and so that's a good way to get damage and also your core later on. I don't think I used my core at any point during this video, because I never lived long enough, because every time I get my core I got to doom state and I had to nuclear eject. And this Ronin here, I did a pretty bad job at demonstrating on how to get him into a choke point, because your rate of fire with the Scorch is not very good. And with me missing most of these shots right here, and with this Ronin landing most of his, my firewall, my incendiary trap both miss, and he's going to get me into the doom state, and I'm going to have to eject. But I decided to, let's see if I can get him with a nuclear eject right here. He managed to phase shift away and escape the nuclear ejection. One thing that's also pretty awesome about nuclear eject is that one thing you can use that also as a good choke point for the enemies as well. Because if you get the enemies in a spot to where they can't escape from the nuclear eject, you can get a really high scoring kills on Titans and players and grunts and whatnot. It's actually really good. Now, like, there are different Titan kits that you can have instead of a nuclear eject, but I think nuclear eject is the most helpful, because you can still get that chance to get a few more kills. And also, if you get a good nuclear eject, you might actually be able to respawn your Titan again. And that's one thing I just really like about nuclear eject. And also, it's good for just, you know, trying to get away and also intimidate the enemies as well. Now, what you're seeing me use here is the MGL, which is a magnetic grenade launcher in Titanfall 2. There are many different anti-Titan weapons throughout the game, but I honestly think the MGL, in my opinion, is the best, because it has a good rate of fire, and it has decent damage. It's not, I mean, the Archer is also very good. Its rate of fire isn't as good, but its damage kind of makes up for it per rocket. The Thunderbolt, I don't really like the Thunderbolt, because it's just like, it only fires in one direction, it's pretty slow, easy to dodge. That's my thoughts on the Thunderbolt. But the Archer is a homing missile. It's actually pretty hard to evade unless you're Scorch, Ion, or Legion, or Toned. You can pretty much set up any of your defenses to block that. And also, the gun I'm using, my primary, is the R101, which is not my favorite like rifle in the game. I think my favorite is the Flatline, which I'll showcase in another Titanfall video. It's actually, the R101's pretty good. It has good damage, low recoil, it's pretty manageable. And this right here, in this point in the gameplay, we're going to see something that is very good to do with your Scorch, except currently my incendiary trap and firewall are still recharging. I drop my firewall, I drop my incendiary traps, but then I see that I'm getting double teamed, and it comes down to nuclear ejecting. Those Tones cannot get out of there, and massive point scoring there, double kill on Titans and players. I was pretty happy with that. I was like, I was pretty just like, woo, good game. I'm actually having a good game. And just like that, the Ion, sorry. I mean, jeez, the Scorch is right back. If I had not have died there, it would have been a nice, smooth recovery. But that's one thing I like about nuclear eject, is you'll get those moments like that, and you'll pretty much be right back in your Titan before you know it. So all I have to do is run back over to the Scorch, and continue, and right back in we go. And then we're going to go ahead and pick up this battery here to get us a little bit of that damage we took back, and also a full set of shields, as now we are going to be fighting the Monarch, which is another Titan, kind of an all-class Titan, support, assault. It's a good Titan. That's probably my second favorite besides the Scorch. And each Titan has their own like battle style, or just the way you're gonna play it. So it's kind of like when you first get the game or whatever, you want to find a Titan, a gun, etc. that fits your play style. So if you're a support player, probably want to go with the Scorch. And we just saw our friendly get executed there. And I was going for another nuclear eject, but I have no clue where the enemy went. So I didn't get anything off of that. I already forgot what I was talking about. Oh well. Oh yeah, so those right, there we go. Player type. So yeah, you want to pick a Titan that will fit your player type. So if you're someone more kind of like in your face, kind of brawl it out, I think the Legion would be a good class for you. Support, I think there are honestly 2 support Titans. The Tone, in my opinion, I do kind of play it with the support role. Same with the Ion. I kind of do play the Ion with a bit of a support role. Now, if you're just all in assault, like get in and out quickly, deal some damage and go, the Ronin is the Titan for you. Now, if you're also a support, but you like sit in the back and not really get into the fight that much, the North Star is a good Titan, as you just sit in the back and snipe with your plasma rifle and railgun. Sorry. Let's see what else is there. And I think I've gone over all of them really for the class types. Now, if you're just an all-rounded player and you're kind of assault and support whatever, then I think the Monarch is your Titan. And then gun-wise, it's really any gun that you play enough with to get good with. So, just like if you find a gun that fits you and you can manage it well with the recoil and everything, then that's obviously going to be the gun to go with. But then you also don't want to just be with using one gun and one Titan. You kind of want to at least get somewhat good with each of them. As we get a sick double kill there with the one shot of the thermite launcher. So you want to get good with the variety of guns, because that was me at the beginning of when I started my Titanfall career. All I ever did was play with one gun and one Titan, and it was kind of like, I want to change my Titanfall gameplay to where I can, you know, play with everything and not care that much. Except I do still find myself to play with the Scorch almost every other game or so, every 2 games or whatever. Because this is honestly my favorite Titan. I think another Titan that I would use a lot would be, again, the Monarch, and followed probably by the Tone and then the Ronin. So again, you always want to find your kind of Titan to like a weapon just to get you started off into the game. Like if you just joined a match or if you're on for the first day, like this is you're back on a little while and you want to have a couple warm-up games, I suggest you go with your main loadout, so then you can you know, get back into it all and not have to go with something you don't know and then have a bad game and get discouraged. Go with something you know and then ease up into a different loadout. Now, as we can see here, the game is 4 minutes away from being ended, but as when I was doing this video, I saw that our team was losing, but there was still probably a chance that we could come back if my team really pushed for it. So now at this point, every grunt kill, every stalker kill, whatever, was worth it. And so we had 4 minutes to do it, or before the enemy team makes it to 650 points. That kill I just got a Titan and a pilot was good points, got us up into the same hundreds. But our team is going to also somewhat crumble a little bit here. And then also a little bit of a bad streak with me here in my attempt to get to my Titan, as that Legion just punches me out of midair. And then my Scorch is also probably just going to get incinerated right here. But my Auto Titan actually managed to pick up a kill, which is pretty good, and Doom a Titan. So let's see here. We're gonna go for this Scorch. I missed my first shot. Now it's a matter of who can play the situation better, and it's so far as the enemy Titan, and also granted he has way more hit points than me. And we did pick up a pilot kill. But at this point in the battle, as we can see, the enemy team is not very far off from victory. It was kind of, the game was already over, and there was absolutely no way we were going to recover in the 2 minutes, and also within the 2 points that they have left to win. And then it would just come down to us being able to evacuate alive. The last 2 points, I think. Let's see who gets the final kill of the match. I think actually I was, because I missed my shot. Yes, I was the last kill of the game, because I missed all of my shots. on that one pilot. Well, now we have to get to the other side of the map, pick up and escape in our dropship. And let's see if we can get there. And we will not get there. It's the same guy that killed us earlier got us again. And so I'm going to talk about again of what games are going to be coming up to the channel. We're going to be doing the Crew 2, Minecraft, the Minecraft Survival Series, and Creative Series. So I'm going to have a Creative Series just on my own. It'll just be like just building random things, whatever, and learning redstone, etc. And then a Survival World will be just there'll be one with me and just me doing my own thing, and then there'll be one with the crafter at some point, which we hopefully to get out on our channel, The Crew. There's also possibly going to, no, sorry, there will be Anthem. That is also a given. Anthem will be there as well. And possibly later on there might be Apex Legends Xbox, and and maybe Fortnite, I'm not 100% sure. And as we see here, we got a 27 kills and finished first in the match. We'll go ahead and resume this replay. So that is what the plans are for Xbox gaming, and there will still be the games you see on PC as well. Those will not be going anywhere. It's just that now my record schedule will be changed up, so it'll be probably Titanfall and Anthem, one of those videos a week, and then some PC, etc. And I will be doing daily uploads. I have finally figured out a way to where I can do it and not have to get too tired about doing them, because last time, every time I say it, I'm like, oh, we're going to do daily uploads, but I always never do them. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and my replay is pretty much almost over. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for sticking with the channel, and I've also was checking up on my channel that we actually are almost to 50 videos, and I just wanted to say that just wanted to say thank you for all of your guys' support in being here throughout the channel's beginning and up till now, and I hope to continue to make more videos and get us to 100 and etc. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.